Was hiding my addiction while serving others, man. This is a hard topic today, guys. I'm going to be vulnerable and kind of let you guys know who I was before the podcast. I was a turd. Like I said, I was hiding my addiction while serving others. I'd gone and got some education in fire science and was just living a double life, really good at hiding it. I was addicted to amphetamines. I was selling some drugs to cope and selling drugs to make money from my habit. Let's be honest, that's what it was. And 3 days before my youngest daughter's birthday, my wife at the time, she'd passed away in her sleep. And I woke up and the kids were awake. And of course, you knew the situation now because I had told you. And I remember yelling at my son and telling him to get the girls outside. And knowing that I had to begin to start working my wife. And man, I remember calling one of my big brothers and telling him what happened. And I remember him rushing back and one of my aunties getting there and getting the kids, man. And God really woke me up, bro. And sometimes, we don't expect life to go that way or things to happen that way. But that's what happened to me, guys. And so I don't want you guys to think that I live some type of perfect life or I'm this perfect guy, because I'm far from it, man. God has just woke me up from the situations I've been in. On this past week's episode, I was telling you guys how God's pulled me from more garbage and the garbage man is pulled from a dumpster. And so I just want to remind you guys, man, no matter what you're going through, God is always there and he has a plan for your life, man. And if you know that he's been calling you to do something else, man, sometimes it's better to listen, because I always tell people, man, I feel like Jonah. That was a point in my life where I felt like God just really pulled me into the belly of the whale. And now I look back now and, Ohio's kind of Nineveh for me. No offense, Ohio. But I'm here and I begin to see the changes that God's had in my life. And I just want to encourage you, man, if that's you, if you're supposed to be changing. And look, at the time I knew I was supposed to be changing, but it was hard. I didn't know how to. I was crying out to God and that's just the situation he used for me. So I'm not saying every situation is going to be like that for you guys, but I just wanted to be vulnerable and talk to you guys about what life was like before the podcast. So I love you all. Thank you all. I'm praying for each and every one of you guys. And we'll talk to you soon, man. God bless.